Caleb Wilson, a 20-year-old mechanical engineering student at Southern University and member of the Human Jukebox Marching Band, tragically lost his life on February 27, 2025, during an off-campus fraternity initiation ritual associated with Omega Psi Phi. The hazing incident involved pledges standing in line and enduring repeated punches to the chest. Wilson collapsed after being struck multiple times and was later pronounced dead at a local hospital. In the aftermath, fraternity members initially misled authorities by claiming Wilson had collapsed while playing basketball at a public park. However, investigations revealed the true circumstances leading to his death. Caleb McCrae, a 23-year-old Southern University graduate and member of Omega Psi Phi, surrendered to police and faces charges of manslaughter and criminal hazing. Authorities have issued additional warrants and anticipate more arrests as the investigation continues. In response to this tragedy, Southern University has suspended all fraternity activities and initiated disciplinary proceedings against involved students. The university community, along with Wilson's family and friends, mourns the loss of a promising young individual whose life was cut short due to senseless hazing practices.
What's going here, folks? This morning, this man waking up behind bars. Baton Rouge police say Caleb McCrae has been arrested now in connection to the alleged hazing death of 20-year-old Southern student Caleb Wilson. According to investigators, McCrae is a former Southern student himself, member of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity. He's facing charges of criminal hazing and manslaughter. Baton Rouge police say there will be a news conference about the investigation 10:30 this morning. You'll be able to watch it right here on WAFB. Also bringing you updates online as well. We're told officials will be considering charging possibly at least 3 people who were present that night, so more arrests could follow.
A Wiley man was arrested in Louisiana, charged with the death of a fraternity pledge during a hazing ritual. Now, according to Baton Rouge police, Caleb McCrae was one of 3 men who, while wearing boxing gloves, punched pledges in the chest multiple times. Caleb Wilson, a member of Southern University's marching band, collapsed, had a seizure, and ultimately died. More arrests are even coming. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager live tonight with an update on the investigation. Hi, Peyton.
Hi, Casey. And Caleb McCrae, we know he turned himself into Baton Rouge police last night along with his attorney. And today, Casey, we learned that he's from Wiley and graduated from Wiley ISD in 2019. And in Louisiana, hazing can be a felony. And we also learned at the press conference today from Baton Rouge police, they've identified at least 2 additional suspects. They say they're working with them and they hope to have those arrests as early as this weekend. 23-year-old Caleb McCrae of Wiley is now charged with felony criminal hazing and manslaughter. Investigators say McCrae is the first arrest connected to the death of a 20-year-old Southern University student after an off-campus fraternity hazing ritual.
Detectives have interviewed over a dozen people and executed multiple search warrants to gather as much information as possible.
Friday, Baton Rouge police provided the arrest update at a press conference. In the early morning hours of February 26th, junior engineering student and marching band member Caleb Wilson was dropped off at the emergency room by a group of men who stated he collapsed while playing basketball. The group left before officers arrived at the hospital.
Caleb Wilson died as the direct result of a hazing incident where he was punched in the chest multiple times while pledging to Omega Psi Phi fraternity.
Detectives learned the basketball story was a lie. Instead, according to an arrest warrant affidavit Fox 4 obtained on Friday, Wilson and 8 other pledges arrived to a warehouse and changed into gray sweatpants. Police say they stood in a line and were each punched 4 times with boxing gloves by at least 3 individuals. One of them being fraternity member and recent Southern University graduate Caleb McCrae. The report states Wilson appeared to suffer a seizure and lose control of his bodily function. Police add Wilson's clothing was changed prior to his arrival at the hospital, where he later died. A loss that has deeply hurt the Southern University campus, especially the school's famous marching band, the Human Jukebox. Wilson played the trumpet. This week, the university's band held a vigil honoring him, hoping to lift up Wilson's family with love and support. McCrae's attorney sent Fox 4 a statement this afternoon saying he maintains his client's innocence and he's still reviewing all of the evidence. Meanwhile, Southern University also put out a statement today saying that it's pausing membership intake for all campus organizations.